Uh-oh. Oh, he's going all pearly gates on him. Quidon? Oh. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's something else I'm not terribly familiar with. So it looks like we're going to have to recover the orbs. Because we got the purple one by killing Tyrion. And then this guy's got one of them. I'm guessing it's the green one. But, also, how come we can never use the orbs? It's like the purple ones seem to give some power. How come I can't do things with it? I don't know how things work, though. Oh, this is peaceful. It's all about the orbs. Oh. So I wonder where the skybox starts and the terrain ends. Interesting that this world also just straight up uses heaven and hell.
And what, might I ask, are you staring? Is there something stuck to my face? All right. It is rather an imposing appearance, I agree. Why don't we try another? Still.
No, stick with the dog. That was fine.
Not settling on a particular form, hmm? That rather makes me think you might not know who I am. In your world, I am known as the Seer. I take on different appearances for different people, you see. By which I mean to say that I look different depending on who is doing the looking. But enough about me. How's the fishing?
What if I want you to look like a giant taco?
You're a terrible liar, you know. You're not ready yet, you see. When the time comes, you will know it. When the fish finally takes the bait, you must be ready to reel it in. But until then, you have no choice but to wait patiently. That is just the way of life. You know, I have the strangest feeling I've met one of your companions. Eric, was it? Well, no matter. We're not here to discuss him. Come, let us go inside. We can save the fishing for another day.
Well then. Well, she's certainly not the speaker, because she hasn't told me a damn thing. She says, hey, I found Eric. But I'm not going to tell you anything useful. Alright, give this a once over. Alright.
Take your seat. Now, the fact that you're here makes me wonder if you might have taken a bit of a wrong turn somewhere. Hold still for just a moment. So that's it. Worried we've lost the power of the luminary, are we? Well, I'm afraid there's not much I can do about that. But there is one thing. You may think that your power has been taken from you by the Lord of Shadows. But power cannot be taken, no more than it can be touched or tasted. Especially not the power of the luminary. Still no idea what I'm talking about, huh? Well, no matter. I think that's enough for now. Let me leave you with this thought. When the time comes, you will know. You will feel the tug on the line, and you will know. As in fishing, so in love.
Well, I think I vaguely remember this. You're talking about TVs and TVs at one point.
That's right. You're drowning, aren't you? That won't do at all. Well, don't fret. A certain sacred tree tells me it's not your time just yet. Right. We'd better get you woken up, hadn't we?
Oh,
You
okay.
are the luminary, after all. Go. Save the world.
No pressure.
Darling, you're alive!
Oh, jeez.
Oh, thank goodness. When you took that tumble into the sea back there, we all thought you were done for, laddie. Oh, it was terrible. We tried to fish you out, but you slipped beneath the waves before we could get to you. But then, well,
The
nothing short of a
the artist Jonan Vasquez
night, and suddenly, there you were.
is hypnophobic.
Somehow we
Like he hates sleep and is scared of it. And his specific thing is he's not sure that he's waking up in the same world he went to sleep in. And that is probably the most insane and unsettling thing.
and you met a person called Lythir, and they turned into a dog.
Yeah.
Come on, silly baby. You were just dreaming, that's all. You were out for a long time.
You've been through quite an ordeal.
I mean, how long can you go without sleep before it starts affecting you, you know? I mean, I have enough issues where I don't know if a thing happened or not. Or it's like, is this just something I thought happened? Or, you know, have I done something and I don't notice but everyone else did? You know,
Courage in your heart and lightning in your hand.
I mean, that's one of the things I'm paranoid about is like, you know, I've had encounters with people that the other person describes in such a radically different way that I wonder if I'm a crazy person because I don't remember what I actually did. Oh, what's this guy up to? Okay, let's check out Warrior's Rest. Yeah, like, I'm trying to remember who it was exactly, but there's a day I completely remember a lot of the details of, and my buddy Matt, who is with us, remembers precisely none of it happening. I mean, to the point where at least one of us is nuts. I mean, there were a few other things like that too. Hey, girl, how's it hanging? Clear skies. Okay, well. Like, actually, my friend Matt, he's had times where he's said things he doesn't remember saying. Like when he was in ROTC, for example. He had a time where he apparently said something and didn't realize it. And like his 1 minute everything's fine and he doesn't know what's happened, except his drill sergeant is just screaming at him about something. But there have been a few like that. I actually caught one of them and I don't think he remembers it. Like he said something to me in passing, and I was like, dude, what the hell? I don't know. Brains are terrifying because they pretty much are our entire perception of the universe.
Such despair. I am helpless, powerless, bound by the chains of regret. If only I could go back, I would gladly accept eternal damnation just to go back to that day.
I mean, I think it's just best to know that,
Fear not flee. You must free this
you know, the
restless
memory is really...
mind from his prison of despair.
Oh, Jesus. That would be weird.
So we all had the same dream, eh? Just like people have been saying. The poor knight bemoaning his fate, asking to go back.
Oh, it was tragic. He looked so desperate. I wish there was something we could do to help, but we don't know who he is, or even where he is.
Maybe not. That was Dracilian armor he was wearing. There's no doubt about that. What do you say, laddie? Shall we go and see what's become of Dundrasil now that this blasted darkness has engulfed the world?
I really wish I could, afford to talk to a professional about my brain. It's like, hey, I have a case of weird brain. Can you maybe narrow it down? Man, I hate that... You know, part of the thing is I have that imposter syndrome where I think I suck at everything, even with objective evidence otherwise. But I also hate that, you know, it's like you can throw me at a job and I'll do it well, and I can't seem to convince people of that. Even when I can point to them and say, hey, you know, I went from never working a call center before to very, very fast call, handle times, and fucking QA just loved me. So it's just like, come on, people. Oof. Sounds like nobody was in charge of anything there. Wait a minute. One of these doors down here was sealed. It had some kind of magical power sealing it instead of just... Okay, this is the one that took my key, and I think we got an orb in here. Yeah. So, there's another thing into the ruins here, which was sealed off by some strange power. Oh, well. Well, I'm used to being wrong. It's okay. Boop. I bet this is where that knight is. Ah. Well, I have no idea what that might be. Oh, wait. This is Wardress, not Dundrasil. Alright, let's actually go where they said to go and see what's happening out there. Oh, jeez. Well, that's impressive. One thing that always bugs me is when you have, you know, management from not even on the site trying to tell you how to do your job, and you've been doing it pretty fucking well. So one day, one winter morning, I was at the grocery store and I went out to salt the sidewalk. You know, we don't want ice and snow building up because it'll get slippery very quickly. And now I always did it by hand because the salt spreader they had didn't work correctly. Like, those things always get jammed, and what you wind up with is this thing just leaving a line of salt behind, which is not useful at all. And so I'm out there, I'm doing it by hand because that's what works, and the store owner, who came to us from, like, Iron Mountain or something, he's like, you need to be using the salt spreader. Don't do it by hand, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, but this is what works. And he like, literally grabbed me by the arm and dragged me back into the stairwell. He said, no, you use this. I'm like, but I know how to do my job, and you're some asshole who lives an hour drive away. So what the fuck, old man? That's the kind of thing that always drives me crazy, is people who just have no business doing that level of micromanagement, coming in and just causing trouble, essentially. Uh-huh. Oops. Ooh, my feet are all toasty. Oh shit, that's a vicious green dragon. Eesh. I don't know if I can take that without getting TPK'd. Oh, absolutely. He had no business pulling that kind of nonsense. Was it you were nearly leaving there, or they nearly threw you out? Ah. Wouldn't blame you on that one. So this place was already a shithole, and then Morrigan somehow made it worse. And that's a dragon with 3 tails. I don't even know if that's really a dragon anymore. The one time I ever got written up, I mean, it could be. Actually, at any job, now that I think about it. It was at the grocery store, and I had turned off the laptop to take SBC payments. That was basically the Baby Bell of our region. And some lady came in. Now, I turned it off at midnight, like I had been told to do, and some lady came in at like 1 a.m. and wanted to pay her phone bill, and I said, I'm sorry, I can't do that. We don't turn on the laptop again until 6 a.m. And she decided to get pissy about it. And she actually called store management. And I got an earful the next day. And I just told them straight up, this is exactly what Jennifer trained me to do. So write it if you want, but I'm going to make it very clear. I did exactly as I was told, and nobody told me anything different. Literally the only thing I was written up for was doing exactly my fucking job. So pissed about that. But, I mean, that's just part of working with Fat Tony. You pretty much expect stupidity like that. Now he owns his own store, because of course he does. Dressed like a Dressalian? Helms and armor. Cool. I'll get to waste more time at the forge. Making thrilling content where I punch things with a hammer. Oh. Yeah, that was God, it was such a shitty job for so many reasons.
This place was in ruins the last time we came. And this is something else. It breaks my heart. Where was I? Ah, yes. It should be around here somewhere. Would you boys do me a favor and shift this little lot?
Well, don't just stand there, darling.
Where does this stairway lead, Lord Robert?
An underground passage that runs beneath the castle.
So this is entirely new to me. I'm into a blind area, I guess I should say.
Let's get in there and see if we can find some clues to the identity of our restless knight, shall we?
So I have no idea where this is going to lead. Well then. So this is pretty linear and no mobs. Interesting. Oh, treasure. Okay. Oh, I should sell those off. Probably doesn't matter a whole lot. Huh. And then where's the, Okay, that's going to stay in the bag. But, see, I'm expecting a boss fight, and I'm going to make sure everyone's got just a little something extra, just in case. Oops. And might as well have the capacity to heal and bring back, oh, we found the knight. Well,
I'm keen to have a wee chat with our friend here. Something tells me he's got other things in mind.
well, let's see how this goes. That armor is pretty exotic. Oh, that sucks. He halved my maximum hit points. That's just... Okay, where's,
They're not done yet.
Let's get at least a little bit of regeneration going, and then... Oh, that's a lot of damage. Okay. Shields up.